The feedback I've gotten from the people is quite positive. You know, even the other generations before us, I'd like them to understand that what we're doing is it's not jokes, it's not a phase or a gimmick, it's serious business. I want people to enjoy the music, first of all. I want people to like the music. And sometimes I want them to understand where the music is coming from, because a lot of guys, or a lot of what's happening currently is the artists don't have the power in their hands anymore. You know, a lot of people are making what they think the market wants or what the market is demanding. So when we make our music, to get to a position where our music is actually getting played right now, it's been kind of a struggle. So we want people to understand where the music is coming from, the purpose of the music. You know, we're not just young guys just wanting to rap. You know, the music has a message every now and then. It's not always struggle, it's not always partying, girls, drugs and whatnot. So we just want to put out good music that the world can listen to, and also just compete at an international level, as opposed to just always trying to be secluded in like our own little market, because there's a whole world out there for us, man. E37 Music is it's an indie label. It was started by a bunch of friends. We're just in college. We lacked resources. Not necessarily lacked. The funny thing is we didn't lack resources, but people wouldn't comply with the kind of music we make.
Check for me, I be out in wrong guy. Candy with the drip, all these rappers on my diet. Noisy on the social, but in person most is quiet. I'm laughing looking down at y'all confused about who the flies.
Pre-season ticket is a warm-up to Shukid season. Shukid season is gonna be, it started off as a mixtape, but the treatment I gave it, it's like I was treating it more like an album, because the rollout program I have for it is a bit more complex than what one would do for a mixtape. I'm not gonna say exactly what it is I'm trying to do for it, but I have some plans for it. They'll probably, you know, try help elevate the brand Shukid and let people know what else Shukid is capable of doing. The pre-season mixtape, it wasn't necessarily a distraction, but it was something for to build anticipation. See, people were listening to the 3 tracks and they're like, we need more. Like, why did it just end there? So we want to build anticipation. And you know, that's why we also gave it out for free. So Shukid season's gonna be a full body project. I'm not gonna talk about the features, but there's very minimal features on it. And I think it's a project that will stand the test of time. So I'm really sticking by the hashtag Shukid season. Anyone tweeting me or sharing my music or anything like that, just, you know, don't forget to add hashtag Shukid season. I'm listening to a lot of African rappers, you know. From SA, I'm listening to a lot of people like A-Reece, you know, Shane Eagle, Pretty Ugly. I'm also listening to a lot of Kenyan rappers, some good stuff on the scene right now. There's, you know, Kevin Grands, there's John Finesse, there's TNT, myself, Cali, and a lot of good music actually coming out of the continent currently. I want the next generation to, you know, to definitely reap from some of the things we've gone through. We've gone through a few things that were a result of maybe neglect from the generation before us. So whatever we're going through, like whatever I've had to go through as an artist, I'm hoping the next generation won't have to go through it. But at the same time, they need to understand it's not that easy. It's not a walk in the field. You don't do art because you don't have a way out. It's as serious as, you know, it's a serious decision. People are making real money off it. People are dedicating real time, real resources to it. So if we can keep on letting people know the importance of art, you see, like me alone as a brand could be an employer of so many people if it's taken serious. So that's what I'd like the next generation to understand. And you know, even the other generations before us, I'd like them to understand that what we're doing is not jokes, it's not a phase or a gimmick, it's serious business.